Hi guys, this is Admin. This series is only for the entertainment purpose. All the credits to the writer Cheng Shan Zue and Qidian Chinese platform. I do this only for my own purpose. If you also like this, then hop on. Let's ride together. Chapter 2. So, the question now is which field I should enter. After pondering about it, Pei Qian decided that he should first get to know the situation of this world. Opening his laptop, he ran a search on Qindu's search engine and began looking up recent news, particularly those on technology. There's some differences, albeit small ones. Pei Qian had a rough idea of things. Similar to his previous world, the trends still revolve around the internet, technology, games, and cultural industries. Pei Qian could choose to enter any industry. That was something the system had no restrictions on. However, in order to create value and not violate the system's rules, Pei Qian had to employ relevant professionals while starting the company towards industries that he wasn't familiar with. Pei Qian had no confidence in navigating things. What if the professionals he employed were really incredible and ended up making the project a success? After much contemplation, Pei Qian decided on the games industry. Even though Pei Qian hadn't been in the games industry personally, he had played tons of games. With such an influence, he had a rough understanding of the industry. Compared to the other industries, he felt more confident in his ability to navigate through the games industry. That'd be why changing some of the gameplay slightly, he could create a game that could fail. That was a huge advantage he had. Besides, it was easy to burn money in the games industry. For physical industries, he could still sell the fixed assets to recoup, and that wouldn't be a total loss. However, in the games industry, the losses would be thorough and result in worthless codes. With his memories of the world 10 years later, as long as he intentionally avoided creating profit-making games, wouldn't he be done? Step 1. Make the game. Step 2. Lose money and have the system funds converted to his personal wealth entirely. Step 3. Spend his heart's content. That's how perfect things are going to be. Pei Qian felt that he was an absolute genius.
After deciding on his direction, Pei Qian looked up the official site of the Bureau of Commerce and downloaded his company's management profile by logging in successfully with his ID card number and an initial password. There was a company registered under his name, Tengda Network Technology Company Limited, and there was 50,000 yuan worth of funds. This must have been registered for him using the system's black technology. In the aspect of entrepreneurship, there's a huge difference between Pei Qian's previous life and this parallel world simplified the difficulty. In order to encourage more citizens to start their own businesses, there was a low barrier of entry to creating companies, and most of the procedures were intelligentized and could be completed online and at the client's end. This was extremely helpful for entrepreneurs and was even Pei Qian's previous world that was 10 years ahead could not match up in this aspect. There were other similar changes. For example, thanks to the rapid advancement in telecommunications and cloud technology, many industries gathered their networks and resources, and that raised the efficiency of working online. Take the games industry, for example. There was a unified official organization, Entertainment Software Ranking Organization. ESRO for short. They are in charge of regulating and auditing across different genres of games. At the same time, ESRO has an official website for resources that's open for all entrepreneurs. One could view ESRO's official site as a compilation of the domestic games market's resources. Here, one could pay to purchase universally usable art resources, programming templates, design manuscripts, or even hire professionals to customize their own games. These art resources, programming templates, and whatnot were all shared by individuals or companies within the industry, and anyone could use them at a cost. But of course, these were all resources that were more common and on the lower end. On the website, one could contact certain hotshots such as top-tier designers and negotiate with them to work together. Other than that, ESRO has even compiled all the common game editors on the market and simplified them to launch an official game editor of their own. As long as one would take the effort to learn, most people would be able to handle it even without actual programming background.